This video is proudly sponsored by Baolau. Today we're back in Japan to ride the country's fastest bullet train. We'll be travelling at 320 km per hour in the luxurious first class coach from the Japanese capital over 800 km north as far as you can go on the Shinkansen network to Hokkaido. So what do you say we go and check it out together? Welcome to Tokyo, the beating heart of Japan and largest city in the world, with a metropolitan area of over 37 million people. I love this place. I've been a few times now and I always want to keep coming back for more. There's so much to see and do, and outside of the main transport hubs and tourist hotspots, it never feels too busy. And everything is so well organised, especially the public transport, that the city just seems to flow and work so well. It might well be the perfect megacity. If you don't speak English, please turn on the closed caption subtitles below, which are translated into 140 languages. Okay, let's head into Tokyo's massive central station, which sees daily passenger numbers of over 1.1 million people. Mind-blowing, and it's not even the busiest station in the city. For some reason I've decided to go in via the rear entrance today, but everything is well signposted in both Japanese and English. Once underground on the main concourse, you'll find plenty of shops along with a staff ticket office, which also has automatic ticket vending machines inside. You can collect seat reservations from these machines too. The station has lockers of various sizes at different locations. You can use coins or cards for these. All departure boards also display the train numbers, destinations, platforms and departure times in Japanese and English. I'm travelling with a JR Rail Pass today, so I can just insert this into the gate line reader to pass through, but more on this later. Don't forget to collect it on the other side. Just continue to follow the signs to your platform number or line name. They are even colour coded. Our train today is the 936 Hayabusa 13 Shinkansen service from Tokyo to Shin-Hakodate-Hokuto in Hokkaido. All Shinkansen line entrances are grouped in the same area of the station, so just follow the overhead signs. Handy diagrams can also be found down here showing the orientation and compositions of the train sets. All platforms can be reached by both escalators and lifts for step-free access. There are a few vending machines and small kiosk shops up here selling last-minute drinks and snacks. For such a busy station, it's extremely organised, with everyone queuing orderly at their appropriate coach. Let's check out the route from Tokyo to Hokkaido. We'll make just 4 intermediate stops en route today. This is the fastest service covering this route, and indeed the fastest in Japan as a whole. Our train pulls in around 15 minutes before scheduled departure. I just love the outlandish look of this thing. It's a JR East Shinkansen E5 high-speed EMU, which has a top speed of 320 km per hour and a power output of 9,600 kilowatts. There are 3 classes of travel: Ordinary, Green Car and Gran class. I'll show you all of these in due course throughout the video. We'll be travelling in the green car today, which is equivalent to first class. Before we can board, an army of staff descend on the train, rotate all the seats to face the direction of travel, and clean it from top to bottom in 10 minutes flat. What an amazing harmony of teamwork and effort. We are then allowed to board around 3 minutes before scheduled departure. The green car, where we'll be sitting today, is laid out in a 2+2 configuration. On first impressions, the seats look really comfortable. The loading gauge in Japan is very wide, so there is lots of space in here, as much as a European first class coach in a 2+1 layout. Luggage can be stored on the stacks in the vestibules or on the large overhead racks which run above the seats. Unsurprisingly, we depart exactly on time at 9:36 am. This 823km journey from Tokyo to Hokkaido is scheduled to take just 3 hours and 57 minutes of travel time today. This is the fastest journey time on this route. We'll make just 4 intermediate stops and have a top speed of 320km per hour and an average speed of 208km per hour. It's not China, but it's still pretty impressive. As mentioned, I was travelling on a JR Rail Pass for this trip, which covered the full price of the journey, including free seat reservations. Although these have recently gone up in price quite a lot, they are still good value if you're going to travel long distances or take one or more bullet train per day. Check out the following comparison. The 7-day adult green car nationwide pass costs 70,000 Japanese yen, which allows unlimited travels on nearly all trains nationwide. This 4-hour green car trip costs nearly half that on its own, if you were to buy just a one-off ticket at 32,300 Japanese yen. We'll look at the other two classes in more detail a bit later on, but here you can see their relevant prices. Ordinary car is 23,430 Japanese yen, and Gran class is 40,680 Japanese yen. There is a 50% discount on rail passes and tickets for children aged 11 and under. Let's now check out the seats here in the green car, which is equivalent to first class. They are large recliners and have a good ergonomic shape to them, along with excellent padding and a winged headrest with soft cushion. This has an integrated reading light which can be operated by this button. There is also an electrically operated footrest and seat back recline, giving a very comfortable relaxing position. A small drinks table is stowed in the armrest, with a larger tray table being found on the wall or the back of the seat in front of you. Next to this is a drinks holder and a literature pocket. 2 power sockets can be found on the armrests in between the seats, coat hooks are on the wall, and full-length blinds on the windows. Legroom is exceptional at all seats. Overall, this is an excellent first-class product. It's super comfortable and I'm more than happy to spend 4 hours here. All the seats on the whole train rotate to face the direction of travel. Our second stop today is in Sendai. Home to 1.1 million people, Sendai is the capital of the Miyagi Prefecture and largest city in the Tohoku region of northern Honshu Island. Check out my Shinkansen Gran class review from Sendai to Tokyo for a glimpse of the City of Trees. On this part of the line, our Shinkansen E5 can really start to stretch its legs and cruise at around today's top speed of 320km per hour. The ride quality is exceptional on these trains. It feels like you're floating on a cushion of air. Japan's legacy network is built to a quite narrow 1067mm Cape gauge, but all Shinkansen lines use 1435mm standard gauge, which allows for higher speeds and more stability. There is no complimentary food offering in the green car, however a trolley service is available. You can also stock up from 7-Eleven at the station before departure, as I did. Let's go and check out the other seating options on this Shinkansen E5 set. The cheapest class is the ordinary car, equivalent to second class. This is laid out in a 2+3 configuration. Although the coaches are wide, the seats are pretty narrow. Okay for journeys of up to an hour or two, but not great for this 4-hour trip. The seats are comfy enough, the legroom is good, it's just the width of the seats. Saying that, it's probably okay for the Japanese, I might just be too wide. This costs 23,430 Japanese yen for an adult single ticket. The top tier accommodation on this train is Gran class. These luxurious massive leather reclining seats are in a 2+1 configuration. Complimentary food and drinks are included, and an adult single ticket costs 40,680 Japanese yen. Every coach has a sink in the vestibule along with 2 toilets. As with every Japanese train I travelled on, these were spotlessly clean, fully working and all stocked up. These ones even feature the famous Japanese automatic bidet toilet. There is also one accessible toilet located adjacent to the wheelchair spaces. If you want ad-free early access to every video, great perks and to help me do bigger and better reviews, then become a channel member from just £1.99 per month. Just click the link above now or the join button in every video. Thank you! We are now approaching our last stop and the northernmost Shinkansen station on Honshu Island, Aomori. Aomori is the capital city of the prefecture of the same name and has a population of around 310,000 people. I've not actually visited the city or local area personally. If you have, do you recommend it? Leave me a comment below. We are now about to enter the standout masterpiece of engineering on this route, the 54-kilometre dual-track, dual-gauge Seikan railway tunnel, which connects Honshu and Hokkaido islands and carries both Shinkansen and regular trains. At its deepest, it is 240 metres below sea level underneath the Tsugaru Strait, which separates the islands and is the world's longest or second longest undersea tunnel, depending on how you measure it. Unfortunately, there's not much to show you whilst under the strait. No fish, I'm afraid. And welcome to Hokkaido, Japan's second largest and most northerly main island. The best scenery on the line is up here, but sadly the train window views are mostly inhibited by the many sound barriers and tunnels. However, as we are soon approaching today's destination, let me take a moment to summarise my experience in the first class green car on board this JR Shinkansen E5 Hayabusa service from Tokyo to Hokkaido. I had a thoroughly enjoyable and comfortable trip. These trains are truly excellent and cover these large distances effortlessly. They are super clean and have all the amenities you'd need for these high-speed intercity journeys. I'd highly recommend this train. All things considered, it's faster than flying and a similar price. We arrived to Shin-Hakodate-Hokuto exactly on time at 1:33 PM. Timed local and limited express onward connections to Hakodate and Sapporo can be caught from here. Have you been on any Japanese Shinkansen trains before? If so, which ones and on which routes? How did you find them? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching to the end, and I'll see you in the next video.